Greetings and welcome, fellow peoples, to fellow Planetrunner to another episode of Let's Play Shattered Steel. Alright, let's go hunt down that last thing.
The facility has been inspected. Good work, Scout.
Alright, well, let's kill these buildings. This will take a while. Also, those explosions can damage you, so you shouldn't really stand near them. We don't have to kill these lesser buildings, so let's just get out of here. We get no new equipment. Damn.
Good work, Scout. As usual, my instructions were up to par. Your onboard cameras have captured a large amount of valuable footage about our enemy. The Lanios Defensive Command's analysis of the tapes suggests the site was some sort of listening post, probably used by the enemy to monitor the nearby colony. They learn from others' mistakes, much as I do. Their buildings seem to be constructed of some manner of hybrid of inorganic and organic material. They are unlike anything I have ever encountered. You will shortly be sent details on the final analysis of the enemy units. It is suspected the report will shed some light on our strange foe. They really are quite fascinating, are they not? During the battle, the Lanios forces detected the launch of an enemy craft carrying human life forms, heading toward a site east of Norhawk. It is believed the site may function as some sort of prison. Long-range scans show a large amount of enemy activity at the site. The Lanios Planetary Defense Force has done some preliminary scouting of the area and has plans for a special mission that will require your skill.
Alright then. Operation Norhawk Part 3. Now we can have a bit of a look at the enemies we've been fighting, like the Spectre, the Basilisk, the Aspis, and the Wasp. And this is our friend from the first mission, a Voltas R2 shuttle. I love these things. They are so effective against the enemy, much more than the SAR-1 shuttles, which have just basically a light laser strapped to the bottom of them. Not meant for fighting, really. Alright, well, let's just have a look at our arming bay. We didn't really get anything new, I think, but it's always good to check. Let's also save the game. Alright, let's see the mission.
The Lanios Defense Force has located human survivors of the planetary raids in an enemy prison compound east of Norhawk. They are concerned about the enemy's plans for these survivors. The LDF has planned a prison break, and you are needed to assist in the operation. The colonists are not useful, but they may have interesting information for me. I mean, Planetary Command. Your insertion point is south of the prison, outside the base's defensive perimeter. Following your insertion, a rescue shuttle will be dispatched to await your elimination of the perimeter defense. Defend the vulnerable shuttle until the evacuation of the human survivors is complete. Make sure there is no damage done to the prison until the humans are evacuated. Scans indicate a movement of heavy equipment toward the prison area. The enemy may be constructing some manner of interrogation or processing facility, and the prisoners may not have much time left.
All right.
Clear the enemy compound with all expediency.
Does help if I use the right keys. Let's see, map-wise, doesn't look all that heavily populated. Alright, let's take out the turret. The turrets are quite simple. They really only need one thing taken out and they will immediately fall over. Alright. Come on, hold still. It's not like the Wasp can really do all that much damage, but it sure is fast enough to dodge these. There, we got it. Alright, let's make sure that we've got all the flyers out, because that shuttle will be defenseless against that. Alright. Now, a good direct hit on the engine pods will take them down, but it's so difficult to hit those with light lasers. She do so little damage, unless they hover, of course. Well, that's all my missiles. Now, technically I don't need to destroy these guys, but might as well. They're not going to be able to harm me in any real way. It is kind of annoying when my lasers just will not hit, even though they're dead square on target. Alright. Some L8 packs. Alright, let's just swap out the weapons then. Yeah, L8 missiles are heavy missiles, so those will be much more effective.
The prisoners are safe. Mission accomplished, Scout.
Alright, let's get out of here. And we got a 30mm. That is nice. I like that weapon a lot.
Thanks to your efforts and my superior guidance, over 75 human colonists have been saved. Among them was a soldier who had some interesting information that he released to me prior to his expiration. While being transported to the Norhawk prison following his capture, the soldier saw a large enemy force heading toward the Chorus mineral processing plant, a key installation in the defense of Lanios 3. The human forces are having great difficulty. The Lanios defense forces have been fighting the enemy at every front, yet they seem to keep advancing. Chorus must survive for you humans to have any chance at survival on Lanios 3.
Alright, it's never a good sign when your AI starts referring to you as you humans. Alright, well, let's just save again. because it's usually a good idea to save before a mission. Now here we have some 30mm cannon, which is a much better weapon in many ways. Probably fine. Now you do have to be a little bit worried since you can't really rearm during a mission, especially with the cannon armament. The lasers of course will recharge, but cannon cannot, unless you find equipment in the field. Alright, so we have one mission: protect the mineral processing plant from attacking units.
The Chorus mineral processing plant is in serious danger from a large enemy force. By all accounts, the enemy may be massing to cut off all supplies and raw materials. Fortunately, the mineral processing plant's defense grid is completely intact. It still has some Statonex autocannons surrounding the plant. In addition, there is one FLX-21A fighter in the area that can also lend you assistance. The cannons and the fighter should be more than you will need to survive any alien assault. You will be dropped inside the defensive perimeter. Be prepared for anything, as we suspect a major assault. The aliens are most cunning. You must ensure the safety of the installation and hold out against the enemy forces as long as you can.
It almost sounds like he's not expecting me to work. Oh well. We should be able to do this.
Enemy units are in the area. Eliminate them quickly.
Alright, that's fine. We can just turn off weapon energy because we have no need of that. We're going full defense and speed on this. It's also a little bit dangerous when those things drop down because of course they will explode on impact. Alright, so most enemies are in the north at the moment. Let's try to stay out of the way of any incoming baddies. Alright, spider or aspis. I always call them spiders because of the way they walk, but they're obviously not spiders. But my cannon should be more than enough to take out the enemy. Alright, incoming from both sides. Well, luckily these guys can't really do any damage. Right, more incoming from the south. Right. Come on. Yeah, I find the cannon weaponry is very good for cutting out the legs from the enemies. That's a friendly. So far, so good. Alright, let's not stray too far from the enemy base, from our friendly base, because they might just attack from the rear again. Alright, let's see. Alright, friendlies. Wait for air support. Well, so far so good.
The processing plant was saved. Mission accomplished.
Yay. We got another light laser. Well, gee.
Scout, it seems that our enemy is most intelligent. I have growing respect for them. During your defense of the Chorus mineral processing plant, the aliens launched a simultaneous assault against the nearby Chorus manufacturing center. During the battle, the manufacturing center's entire defensive grid was destroyed. It now sits defenseless, ripe for another alien assault. There are also reports coming in of some missing equipment, mining tools that could be modified into heavy assault weapons in the Chorus pit mine. This equipment would be extremely helpful in your continued defense of Lanios 3. The enemy is moving to destroy the pit mine. This is not an immediate concern, as the defense force has plenty of raw material in storage, but it could be a concern if the war lasts for a long time. At this point, you have a choice. You can either move to immediately fortify the defenses of the Chorus manufacturing center, or you can attempt to inspect and defend the pit mine. Orbital tracking of the enemy shows that you will likely still have time to fortify the manufacturing center should you choose to defend the pit mine first. Though we believe that you are increasing your risk unnecessarily if you do so. The final decision is yours, so choose carefully.
Yes, it is indeed my choice. Well, let's have a look at our weapons. Now, we have been granted a light laser, which I'll take. Being a little bit particular about things. Alright, light laser doesn't work on that. Never mind. I was thinking of a different light laser. I'll stick with the loadout for now. Defending the pit mine shouldn't take that long. Alright, let's have a look. Now, I do have to choose a mission, otherwise I can't go anywhere, but... you'll be going for the pit mining facility.
Scout, the Chorus pit mine is the primary source of minerals and raw materials on Lanios 3. The enemy will shortly be putting an end to this, unless you can stop them. The Lanios Defense Force has enough raw material in storage to continue the war for a couple of months, though it would be beneficial for the mine to survive in the long run. In order for it to stay functional, all critical buildings must survive. The mine has no defense grid in place at this time. Your main source of support in this mission will be 2 Voltaire SAR-1 assault shuttles. You will be inserted to the south of the mine. Approach the mine carefully and descend to the floor of the pit while watching for enemy units. Once you have patrolled the pit mine base, ascend the ziggurat and seek out enemy transport pods that are teleporting to enemy units. Destroy the pods as soon as they are located.
Right. I expect this mission was actually meant to be somewhat further along in the storyline, as that particular type of voice and those instructions are a little bit ahead of what we know about the enemy. But in any case, that'll be the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.